Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. And we'll see the number 14 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Aggies will kick this deep to get us going. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Finding space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Looking for a gap, it's Fletcher. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's second down here. To throw, it's back. Receiver makes the grab, fights through the tackler.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Try and muscle for the first down. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
The Hurricanes will have to kick this away. On a punt out for the first time today. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Receivers are bunched together. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Going open downfield. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, the option keeper here for a big gain for this Texas A&M quarterback. And reminiscent of a guy like Johnny Manziel, who could do so much damage when he played for Texas A&M. But they've had others, going back to Bucky Richardson. And how about Reggie McNeil? Great history and tradition at College Station with those athletic quarterbacks.
Ball handed off, fighting him off.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And a huge gain. They finally bring them down at the 11.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. And the single back takes the handoff. Refusing to be So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense takes the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Looking to pass. It's back. That is broken up and incomplete.
Good job of sitting back in zone by this defense. Allows the entire secondary to keep their eyes up and kind of feel the receivers, but recognize when the quarterback releases the ball and then break on it and knock it away. That was perfect technique.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long on the 35. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
The Hurricanes will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking downfield. It's Reed. Lets it go quickly. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
1st and 10 play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often with this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
So the misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Gives it to the back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And he drives the punt deep. Choosing to return the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Pulls it in. It's Daniels. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Back to throw. It's Beck. Running back grabs it on a screen. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught behind the line. It's Fletcher. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the first down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
And the Canes will line up to punt it away. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. Dropping back. It's Reed. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Boy, a huge play here for Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike Evans and Anaya Smith most recently. Going back to Christian Kirk. Guys with some size and speed.
Looking to throw again. It's caught. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
A completion makes it second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Now they're running on the toss. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarterback to stop him for a loss.
He came up with another play. This guy is off to a great start in this first quarter. Already a sack earlier, and now a tackle for a loss.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. Back to pass. It's Reed looking for the wideout. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Play action here on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down.
Dropping back. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And through 1 quarter, it's been a duel of big-time receivers showing out early in this one. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Scanning the field. It's back. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Canes will line up to boot it away. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. See if he can make a play on this return. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll run it out of the shotgun. Looks like Texas A&M will have the 1st down.
But when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a 1st down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M unit.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. To throw, it's Reed. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Aggies pick up enough for a 1st down here. They're going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll give it to the back. Has the 1st down and more. They finally stop him all the way down at the 6-yard line.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Great cut there. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Ball handed to the running back. The Canes pick up enough yardage for a 1st down.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. And right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
To the air, it's back. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Canes. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7.
That makes the score. Texas A&M 21, Miami.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kick it off.
Bringing it out. It's Owens. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Ball handed off. No way to run up the middle. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to pass. It's Reed. He breaks free. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
And the Aggies will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He'll field the punt. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And Chris, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. And you could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Send the back in motion. Back to pass. It's Beck. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. A big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
The Hurricanes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
I love how the slot receiver sets this route up. When he gets to the stem, gives a little shoulder fake to the outside, and hits that slant for a nice gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll hand it off. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
But they got to be thinking about a touchdown here, and I know it's 4th down, but because of the hole that they've dug themselves here in this first half, You got to consider taking a chance here and putting a touchdown up on the board. I think it's worth it.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Caught in the backfield. It's Joseph. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A much-needed score, Kirk, trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight to try to get themselves back into this game.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good. We're down by a touchdown, 21-14.
That makes the score. Texas A&M 21, Miami.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Blitz and a quick sack.
Great call here by the defensive coordinator, sending that linebacker on the blitz, and it works out for the sack. And tell you, Miami linebacker play over the years, I would put up there with anybody in the country.
Tough position, second and long from their own 12. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Grab behind the line. It's Moss. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a 4th down.
With such tough field position, at least he gets some positive yards to give your punter a little bit more room. And who knows, maybe he can flip the field for you.
The Aggies will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the ball is away from his own end zone. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Back to throw. It's Speck. Tries to get it to the running back. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Great patience here by the quarterback on this angle route. I think the linebackers had great depth. It looked like an easy completion. Unfortunately, the running back just drops the football and misses out on a big gain.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pulls it in. It's Daniels. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Grab down the middle. It's Fletcher. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And this is dropped. My goodness, it was wide open. Took his eyes off the football.
Oh, my gosh. The defense busting coverage. Leave the receiver wide open, and boy, oh boy, did they catch a break.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Grab down the middle. It's Joseph. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Joseph. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Miami.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And now a PAT can level the score heading into halftime. And the PAT is good.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 21 apiece.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away and get the second half going. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Catch made on the right side.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Brings up second down.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Takes off in a bootleg. Caught near the sticks. It's Concepcion. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it again. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. And they jump on top here in the second half.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. Will bring their punt team on the field now. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's Reed. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
The offense really clicking here. And now the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Here's the second down play. quarterback keeps it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. On the run here, taking a deep shot. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
And the Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. That's his 4th punt already today. The punt will bounce and go out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Who's in the clear? The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Canes. No chance to catch him there.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
See if they can convert the point after. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Owens. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. To the air. It's Reed. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 31.
Execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Wants to throw it. Makes a quick grab. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. And that completion puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Grab down the middle. It's Concepcion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. On the move now. Breaks loose at the 40. Tough to show with a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
To throw, it's Reed. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
Brings up second down.
Getting set. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, we're going to throw it again. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield with the left. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Quarterback drops back. He's got it right near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner looking to make a play here. Turner brought down, sets up the next drive. And the Hurricanes offense takes the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Grabbed by the receiver. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The Canes have 1st and 10 here. Gonna run it. It's Fletcher.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
35. Miami. 31.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Short throw complete to the tight end. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Quick spin on the run. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Now it's 2nd down here. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Dropping back, it's Reed. He's running out of time here. Running out of time in the pocket. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Boy, a questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
The Aggies will send the punt team onto the field. On the kick now for the 5th time today. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And on first down, right back to the running game.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. Allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Can he get there on the ground? Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The Canes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Dropping back, it's Beck. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
And second down after that completion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Throwing off play action. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The Hurricanes will look to convert here on fourth down. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
The Hurricanes lining up here on first and 10. Using his legs, it's Fletcher. It's a 1-yard gain, second and 9 coming up.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Offense getting set. It's second down. To throw, it's Beck. And the pass is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
And the Canes will line up to kick it away. Butter getting a serious workout today on to punt for the 6th time. The punt will bounce out of bounds down at the 5-yard line. That's a great punt. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. You've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be a deep shot to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Not an ideal drop, but he gets away a solid punt. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? The catch is made for a huge pickup. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
1st down and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Caught quickly. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
The Canes are in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Well, here comes the bunch formation. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Comes up with the catch. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback. With the game on the line, he finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they score late to take the lead.
Now the try for the point after to make it a 3-point game. Extra point up and good. They go up by a field goal here in the final minutes.
That makes the score Miami 38, Texas A&M 35.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up for the 17-yard line. Oh, would have been a game-clinching interception. Couldn't hold on. Brings up second down.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking to pass. It's Reed. The short completion to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Trying to get the throw off, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. This could be the game here. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down. And the drive keeps going. Timeout is called here to stop the clock on this crucial possession. Looking to throw yet again. Grab behind the line. It's Moss.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Concepcion. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Moss. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Receiver makes the catch. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency, and that's a great example that he's up to it.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Moss.
Chris, I love to see this. Nothing open downfield, so he does the right thing by checking it down to his back, who's dangerous in the open field, picks up some really good yards, but that clock is still a big factor here.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a quick grab. And the offense will spend the timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. And the defense will take timeout to stop the clock. 20 seconds remaining. And this to tie the game here in the final minute. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. A chance to tie the game here in the final minute of regulation. You made it. 3 points on the board. And that ties the game in the final minute of regulation.
Man, I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Now set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. An inside give now from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. And the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. Back to throw. It's Reed. Makes the catch. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And the Aggies offense is on the field to start overtime. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. PAT puts him in front by 7. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Dropping back. It's back. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
And now for the crucial extra point to tie this up and force a second overtime. Extra point splits the uprights. So 1 overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. And they'll run it with the draw play. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hey, every play counts for this offense now that we're in overtime. You get positive yards, but it is a short game. Don't waste downs. You want to get the ball into the end zone.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. So here comes a challenging 3rd down conversion attempt for this offense, trying to keep the sticks moving and avoid making a 4th down decision. The single back takes the handoff. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the 1st down.
So the offense now will set up 1st and goal here in double overtime. Back to pass. It's Beck. Looking to the end zone. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know. I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
So they score the touchdown. Now by rule, they must go for 2 here in 2nd overtime. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He did not get in. They stopped him, and the lead remains at 6 here in overtime. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, what a grab! They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
So needing to reach the end zone to keep this game alive, it's 1st and goal now. Touchdown, Aggies! And they answer in overtime.
Well, they did the tough part here by coming up with this touchdown. The game is tied. Now, of course, the rule in that 2nd overtime, you got to go for 2. Let's see what their favorite 2-point play is. See if they can win it.
So it all comes down to this. If they make their 2-point try, it's game over. A chance to win it right now. They lost the football near the goal line. The defense scoops it up. Pass midfield. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. And he gets in there. The 2-point try wins the game in overtime.
Well, Chris, that's something you're not going to see very often. A lot of people may not know the rule here. But this is a blocked PAT and a live ball. The offense does a great job of picking it up. And somehow, they get 2 points in avoiding disaster.
Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. 2 ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.